Good morning, NewGen. On Tuesday night, President Ramaphosa honoured the faith community of South Africa. He recognised and appreciated the important role that you've played, both spiritually and in terms of social relief, especially over the past couple of weeks. And he's recognised us as an essential service, which is all pretty cool. He also gave permission for faith communities to meet together at places of worship in groups of less than 50 and under strict conditions. And this, of course, has many NewGeners wondering what that means for us. And so as an eldership, we've taken time to prayerfully consider what our response should be. And we've taken time to consult healthcare officials as well as apostolic friendships as to what our next step should be. And we're united. We're united in the belief that gathering together in person in this time is not the wisest or kindest decision for us as a church. And so I know that's hard for some of you to hear, but I love what Jeremiah 29 verse 7 says. It says, "Seek the welfare of the city where I have sent you into exile and pray to the Lord on its behalf." And so as part of the city of Cape Town, we are situated in something of a virus hotspot. And as we have since the beginning of this crisis, we want to continue to take radical responsibility, and we want to be a blessing to Somerset West and not a burden. And so by gathering in person, there's a very real risk that we'd contribute to the spread of the virus, endangering not only our own people, but also adding to the pressure of healthcare workers. And so our sense is that in the next couple of weeks, the infections are going to escalate rather than diminish. And I also heard today that a local hospital close to Somerset West has reached capacity and has started referring patients here to Somerset West. And so I know many of us have been really excited about church opening up again, but the truth is that the church was never closed. And if anything, the church is thriving. We're seeing people come to faith. We're seeing casual Christians stepping into the more of God, and we're seeing leaders stepping up. We're seeing life groups going deeper, and we're seeing families uniting in prayer. And so we've said it again and again that the church is not a building, but I do want to assure you that our building is experiencing something of its finest hour, as it's been used to feed hundreds of people every week through Taste and See. And I can't tell you how proud I am of that, and how proud I am of every volunteer, every contributor, every contribution, and every prayer that's going through towards this end. And so this is the church rising up and serving our city. Finally, our president declared that Sunday would be a national day of prayer, and this is just an amazing opportunity. I'm so excited about this. Since the start, we've said that prayer is the most essential response of all, and our privilege as a church. And so we absolutely back the president in this call for Sunday and beyond that. And so more than anything else, we need to be praying as a people for our city and our nation. And so we want to ask you as a church and as a community to be praying through the course of Sunday for our nation. In our Sunday scrum, we're going to take a moment to pray for our nation, so come and join us for that. But more than that, we've also set up a virtual prayer room, and we're calling on NewGeners to cover our nation in continuous prayer for Sunday and hopefully a little bit beyond that. And so visit the link that will follow this video and pop your name into the roster, committing to a half-hour slot. And so I do suggest that you get in there fast so that you're not stuck with a graveyard shift. And if you happen to be a bit of an insomniac, then now is your time to shine and take one for the team. And so this idea of the virtual prayer room is for Sunday and beyond. And so let's see how far we can go. Just click on the link, go follow it, put your name in there, and you've got a slot. And let's see how many of those slots we can fill in. And so as I close off, I just want to finish with the words of the Apostle Paul from the book of Philippians, where he says, if there is any encouragement in Christ, any comfort from love, any participation in the Spirit, any affection and sympathy, complete my joy by being of the same mind, having the same love, being in full accord and of one mind. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. Have this mind among yourselves, which is yours in Christ. God bless you all.